it's Leah and Addie here, and we're going to teach you how to make really yummy pancakes that I eat almost every morning. She's here over for the night, so I'm going to teach her how to make it. What you will need is 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of white flour, and 1 cup of whole wheat, 2½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 eggs lightly beaten, and 2 cups of buttermilk, and 1/4 a cup of vegetable oil. Let's get started. So, first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get my measurements, and here's my 1 cup. My whole wheat flour. We're going to mix up our dyes. Oh, and also we have a, here, I'll move this real quick. We have a electric girl, move,
it's really
on.
hot.
It's hot, so,
Really hot.
you know, don't mess with it, but that's what we like to use to cook our pancakes on, and it's okay if you just use a pan or anything.
And you can just cook it on the stove.
You can, yeah.
So it's like, was it me? Was it me?
She's like, please, I'm begging you. And what I like to do with the
Do you like to
flour is that when you get extra on the top like that, you get the knife.
She has a special technique. Go the other way. Don't go towards you.
Yeah, no, you take it towards you so that way it all fills in, and then you just scrape it off. And that helps me because it gets it really nice and even. And you put it
without packing it down
in your bigger bowl, because this is going to be the dries. And now we're going to get...
Okay, so she's stirring in the dry ingredients right now, and the wet ingredients go in a separate bowl. Don't mix them together yet.
So we get our all-purpose flour now. Remember, it's whole wheat and all-purpose. Don't use 2 whole wheats because it's really, really thick, and it makes your pancakes amazingly thick.
Which you don't truly want in your life. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, but it's just that it makes the
She's kind of messy.
batter
This won't happen for
really
you.
thick. It makes the batter really, really thick, and
Okay.
it's not good that way.
Not out yummy.
Finally, thank you. Now, oh no! And now we are going to add our baking soda and baking soda and baking powder. So it's 2½ teaspoons of baking powder. Let me get my measurements here. So this is the tablespoon. You do not want to use that. A teaspoon, and it's 2½ teaspoons. My baking powder. I'm pretty sure this. No, this is soda. I'm bad with this.
Very, very bad.
Okay, wonderful. Now 1. 2. There's my half. Here it is. And finished. Okay, now I'm going to add my 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So the lead is this one. I think that this just helps add to the texture of it, and not really the flavor because it does not really taste that good. Reminds me of laundry detergent, I guess. Not that I've ever eaten laundry detergent, but it
I bet you have.
smells so good. And then we're going to use 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I don't know if I can find that. 1/8. 1/4, and we want 3/4
So
of
just
salt.
use the full teaspoon and just don't fill it up all the whole way.
Okay, what Dad said. Or you could use a full teaspoon and don't fill it up all the way. So, my salt tray. So I got the teaspoons, and it's about 3/4 filled. You can just eyeball it, dump it in there. Then we're gonna use 2 tablespoons of sugar. Yes, it's odd. Sugar does not normally go in pancakes, but it tastes really good. And it's not horrible for you.
And they don't add a lot.
Okay, so
My mom even
1.
adds 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Her mom loves healthy stuff too. Now we're going to whisk that all together. My whisk. Now, while we're whisking this, once we're done whisking this together, we're going to get our eggs, which, we did remember to get out. Okay.
I want to crack them.
Okay.
You crack one, I crack one.
Okay.
I love cracking.
So keep the whisk because you're going to need it later. So crack it in a separate bowl. 1 and now you gotta remember to always wash your hands after you use eggs, but because if you don't, I don't know, but you have to. It's just not good for you. And if you rub your eyes, nose, or mouth. But I'm not going to wash them just yet because I still have to work with them. So, and the really good technique is you take a fork and just, here,
Like you're making scrambled eggs.
like that. Now we're going to add our 2 cups of buttermilk. And if you don't have any buttermilk, it's okay. Just use regular milk and vinegar. And I'll put a link in the description below what that is. So, now, and actually we have a liquid measurement cup that, because 2 cups is a pint, so, what smell is?
I think she's gonna spill, so.
Oh, I need the other side because, okay, wonderful. And it is now at a pint. Okay, no! Okay, now pour that in.
It's on.
Now we're going to do
There's
a
something
4th
in
cup of
this
vegetable oil. And my 4th cup is right here. And my vegetable oil is right here.
I call whisking together the wet ingredients.
Okay, I call it whisking the wet and dry together. Oh, shoot. It comes out very fast. Be warned. And then...
No, because you... Leah,
It's okay. It's okay.
you hurt it.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna move
It's my mom's recipe card. And then just kind of do the same thing you were doing with the eggs, only not as fast because you don't want it all going flash. Oh.
No, sorry.
No, please. I want.
We take turns on mix. You mix the dry ingredients.
Okay. I'll start it first. So once you've got these whisked, I love my favorite. Where'd it go? Oh, probably in here. Ow! My favorite thing to use in the entire world is my wooden spatula that I can't find. That's okay. I'll just use a different
Wooden spatula.
sadly. Oh, I found it! Yay! This is from my parent. And no, not yet. Don't pour it in yet. What you do is you make kind of a hole in the dry ingredients, so that way
Right in the center.
In the center, and pour the wet in, so it should look something like this. Oh,
She just ruined
well,
it.
don't let it fall.
Because she's very, very good at that.
Okay,
Actually, she's
pour
not
it
good
in,
at
and it's okay if it overlaps. You just want to get the. If it goes over the hole, you just want to get that for the first, I guess you would say. Okay, time to mix. And you want to mix slow, but also remember to get the sides down, and so that way you're not poofing it everywhere.
That'd be
And
really awesome.
yes, a lot of it does stick to your spatula. Be warned. But
After you mix it all together, it'll all be good.
And if you want, this is a good batter. You can make shapes out of it and stuff. And don't mix it too much because then it'll become really, really thin. Okay? And because if you mix it too much, it becomes a thin pancake and really runny. And you don't want that. You want it to have thick consistency, but not like pizza dough. So, and if you want to add chocolate chips, that's perfectly fine. I always do. Sadly, I forgot to get them out. Or maybe I remembered. I just forgot that I remembered.
No, you didn't.
Okay, I'll be back.
So once you can hear that sound.
Okay, just add as much as you want until you think that you're not going to eat anymore. So at first when you stir it, it should start being really, really clumpy. But then it'll get a nice thick consistency, but no clumps. And that's good. I'm going to move this. Now that should
add some more.
Add some more? Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. Oops.
Just like plop. That should be good.
Yeah. I'm gonna move this very quick so you can see the griddle. Okay. Now this is
Just
really,
end
really,
it and we can get ready before we do that.
this part is really, really, really hot, so you have to be careful with it. What you're going to do is you're going to get 1/4 cup of 1/3 cup. I was using the 1/3 cup, but sadly that died about a month ago. It was plastic and just broke. Don't get too thin. So you're gonna just fill it. Just wipe it on the side so that way you don't get any excess, and just pour it on the tray. And keep doing that until the tray is filled. Go, Addie. Do it. You can do it.
Wait, do you put non-stick spray on here?
No, you don't actually.
I'm like, I don't want these to be stuck.
No, you don't need non-stick spray for this.
Still optional.
But you remember, you need to swipe it on the side so that way you don't get any excess.
Whoops.
And it's okay if they touch. Just try to maybe take a knife or something and just kind of
Or a spatula.
Spatulas
are good.
Swipe them off to the side. Because they do spread. And
I want this all off.
mine. Boop.
What?
Those surprisingly aren't touching. I'll show you a very fun way to flip.
Oh, flipping pancakes is awesome.
And then you can do 3 on each row pretty much because, yeah. And kids like me and her, Addie, get in. Kids like me and her love this, and because it's a tasty and fun recipe, and it's not a box way because
Obviously.
those absolutely, they're not healthy.
Aaliyah
for you or
despises
anything.
them.
I'm a homemade gal. I like homemade stuff, and these have touched again, so I'm just gonna swipe.
They hadn't touched before.
No, they didn't. I fixed it though, so you couldn't tell.
Whoa, I got a large clump.
Oh, it's okay, that happens. And then you need to let them cook. You need to make sure that they do cook. And then get a spatula, anything that you have. I have this spatula that's like really old. And check your first pancake. Just get it on the side and kind of lift it up. And if it looks cooked on the side, which this does, get it under there and just flip it over. And so it's a light golden brown, and it.
Don't you want like a plate to put all the pancakes on?
Yeah, you do want a plate to put all the pancakes on, but haven't gotten to that part yet.